This is the Let's Go Blues Minute brought to you by Puckdoku, the original hockey doku. Now here's your host, Jeff Ponder.
What a wild ride it's been the past few weeks for the St. Louis Blues. In back-to-back games this weekend, the St. Louis Blues defeated the Minnesota Wild and Anaheim Ducks, earning 4 of a possible 4 points, and now sitting tied for the second wild card spot with the Vancouver Canucks with 73 points. The Calgary Flames have 3 games in hand on St. Louis and are 2 points behind them. The Utah Coyotes have 1 game in hand on the Blues and also have 71 points. The Blues won Saturday in Minnesota 5-1, then dominated the Ducks on home ice 7-2 Sunday night for a combined goal total this weekend of 12-3, amassing 2 huge wins for the playoff race. The biggest contributors over the weekend included Jordan Kyrou, who tallied 3 goals and 3 assists and a +4 rating. All 3 goals came in the win against Minnesota, while 2 of his 3 assists came on the power play in the game against Anaheim. All 3 assists did come in that game against Anaheim as well. Kyrou had his 24th career multi-goal game. In the past 25 seasons, the only Blues players with as many are Vladimir Tarasenko with 39, David Perron with 26, and Keith Tkachuk with 24. Brayden Schenn was also a vital piece this weekend, amassing 2 goals and an assist with a +2 and a scrap in the Ducks game. Jake Neighbors, Pavel Buchnevich, Dylan Holloway, Justin Falk, Cam Fowler, and Robert Thomas all added 3 points this weekend as well, with every player factoring in with a positive +- rating. In fact, of the 18 skaters who touched the ice this weekend, only Ryan Suter, Nick Leddy, Tyler Tucker, and Philip Broberg were kept off the score sheet, but the 4 defensemen tallied a cumulative +8 rating with 6 shots on net, so they were obviously still a factor in these wins as well. In goal, both tendies posted solid numbers on the weekend. Joel Hofer, who played Saturday against Minnesota, stopped 17 of 18 shots for a .944 save percentage and a 1.00 GAA. Jordan Binnington, who is coming off possibly his worst game of the year in a 5-3 loss to the Penguins on Thursday, stopped 23 of 25 shots against Anaheim on Sunday, posting an impressive .920 save percentage and a 2.01 GAA. Between games, the Blues faced some internal drama as their plane departing from Minnesota had some mechanical issues late Saturday night and were forced to travel home on a game day, which is typically avoided by NHL teams. The Sunday game started 2 hours past the original 5 p.m. start time because of this. Coach Jim Montgomery said it's just another obstacle overcome by his team. He said, quote, "I'm very impressed, but as soon as they said something was wrong with our plane, we couldn't get home, and I said, we're going to win tomorrow night, because it looks like our group is looking for challenges now and looking to accept them and overcome them." Montgomery was right to think that as the Blues came out like wildfire to open the game. Brayden Schenn made it 1-0 just 41 seconds into the first period after being honored in a pregame ceremony for 1,000 NHL games when he converted a Dylan Holloway pass at the right side of the crease. After these games played out, the Blues improved to an impressive 9-2-2 record in their past 13 games. The Blues have held their opponents to fewer than 30 shots in 13 straight games and are number 1 since February 7th at 23.3 shots per game against. The Blues have won 10 straight games against the Ducks, dating back to Anaheim's last win on December 12, 2021, which was a 3-2 overtime win for the Ducks. And we have a bit of news on Ducks winger Nikita Nesterenko. Yes, I know that's why you all listen to Let's Go Blues Minute, because you need that information on Nesterenko. In 20 career NHL games, Nesterenko has 4 goals. He's played in 4 games against the St. Louis Blues. He has scored all 4 of his goals against the Blues. If I'm Doug Armstrong, I'm doing my best to block any trade of Nesterenko to the Central Division. This guy is low-key a Blues killer. Keep him off a line with Nick Schmaltz, Clayton Keller, or Kyle Connor.
Wait, Jeff, one more thing.
And let's get into talking about Puckdoku, which you can play over at puckdoku.com. Yesterday's winner was Bill. He beat me by a score of 11-18, but the best play did come from me in the New York Rangers and Colorado Avalanche square. I played Alexei Gusarov at 0.4%. A fun fact about the legend known as Goose: although Blues fans probably don't remember much more about Gusarov than being a late-season addition to that solid 2001 Blues team, Goose is a member of the Elite Triple Gold Club. He is one of the first 10 members of the Elite Club, which is when a player wins the IIHF World Championship, a gold medal in the Olympics, and a Stanley Cup in the NHL. Gusarov took home Olympic gold in 1988, was a world champion with the Soviet Union in 1989, and a Stanley Cup winner with the Colorado Avalanche in 1996.
This was the Let's Go Blues Minute powered by Puckdoku. Remember to tune into Let's Go Blues Radio, the original St. Louis Blues hockey podcast and webcast. Available wherever you get your podcasts or on YouTube and Facebook. Until next time, hosers.